When I'm up there, I am completely in my element. I'm completely in my element. I feel powerful.
When George Sapunidis sang Red River Valley in Mandarin, the poker-faced politicos in the VIP section broke into broad smiles, began waving small flags and swaying and clapping, even singing along. It's a surreal image. The shy, lanky, curly-haired Greek Canadian singing his heart out in Mandarin. Teenage ballerinas fluttering around him on stage.
If I was a painter, I mean, that could be interesting to a Chinese audience. But that's a slower route. I think music takes the faster route. Music is like crack. You can take pot and take the long way around, or you can take crack and get high in like 20 seconds. That's what music does. Music is something like crack. I've never done crack, but I've done music.
This is Yorgos Sapunidis, or just plain old George. I first met George at a small restaurant in Guangzhou. I'd been in China for 3 weeks and could barely speak a word. And not only did George order me supper, but within minutes he'd whipped out his guitar and was singing Chinese folk songs. And the funny thing was, the Chinese people seemed to like him. If you'd been me, bumming through China with a guidebook, and along comes George and instantly has everyone singing along, well, you'd want to make a film about him too. A young lady from Shanghai told me, in North America, Brad Pitt is sexy, but in China, George is sexy. That sold me on the film idea. I decided to start at his home in Ottawa.
Can I come in? Hi, George. You're still in bed?
Yes.
Time to get up and get moving.
Why?
The room is waiting for you.
Of course, I was surprised that Mr. Sexy still lived with his mom, and even more surprised to find out he had a day job.
Bootstrapping is a computer-intensive technique for getting a handle on the square root of the variance of theta hat. Bootstrapping is breathing your own carbon dioxide. When I was a kid, I would take a plastic bag on a Greek island, dive in the water, first blow up this plastic bag, put 3 big rocks inside my bathing suit, and then I would dive into the water, down 15 feet to the bottom on the sand, and walk around like a man on the moon.
Back in Canada, George is a statistician, a mathematical genius with a PhD, who analyzes the world using numbers. So why is he moonlighting as a folk singer in China? I asked his family.
He doesn't want to just sit in an office and be a mathematician or a statistician. He wants to be in the thick of things. He likes to be out in the world struggling.
No, you must remember that George is a fantasist. Psychologically, he's a fantasist. He likes to create images to which he has to live up to.
Then George told me about his most statistically improbable fantasy yet.
Fascinatingly enough, the Athens Olympics are happening this August in 2004, followed by the Beijing Olympics in 2008. Excellent opportunity to personally contact and meet people in the Beijing Olympics office. Not 2008. They will be receiving the Olympic flag next year in Athens. Why not propose for them to invite a Greek to sing in Chinese? I am chasing the Olympic torch. We're now racing along Scott Street on our way to the People's Republic of China Embassy. This is the annual Chinese New Year reception put on by the Chinese Embassy.
And how did you come to be invited?
I wasn't. I'm inviting myself. Very good. This is enormous. Nice to see you. 非常高兴看到您，春节快乐。Beautiful in here. It's a wonderful reception. Lori, right? Lori. I'm sorry, I'm trying to remember. This is the cultural attaché. Oui. Comment allez-vous?
Merci.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Minister, Counselor, Economic and Commercial Affairs.
Yeah.
Wow. I have made a proposal to the Olympic Games, the Summer Olympics, organizing committee in Athens in August of 2004. Why do you ask? Because at the end of the ceremonies, at the end of the games, they will give the Olympic flag from Yadian to Beijing. On peut avoir peut-être un chanteur qui peut chanter grec, qui est grec,
Oui.
de chanter en grec
chinois.
et de chinois.
Vous êtes l'unique du monde.
Mr. Ambassador, how are you?
Welcome.
This is Ambassador Mei Ping. Ambassador Mei Ping is very supportive of what I do.
Are you going to sing as a song tonight?
Well, I brought my guitar. I can sing you a song if you like.
Sure. Let's go.
Right now.
Right now.
大晚上的姑娘。大晚上的雪路因有平呀，西瓜的有甜呀。大晚上的姑娘辫子长呀，两眼睛真漂亮。如果你要嫁人，不要嫁给别人，一定要你嫁给我。带着百万钱财，领着你的姐姐，赶着妈妈出来。